Okay, so there's a question about the difference between the arc punch and the Levenger 123 punch. Okay, A, size. Levenger 123. Levenger 123 versus the arc. This is the big boy. Okay, so we're gonna do a little demonstration. This is $19 to $20 through Amazon or Levenger. This is $42.99-ish through Staples. I have seen them on eBay. I've actually seen them on a couple planner groups of people getting rid of them because I think they're a little wacky. They're not wacky doodle, because if they're wacky doodle, they're a part of our group, and they would never get rid of this. If they're getting rid of it, they're just wacky. Okay, so I was trying to explain, and the best way to do it is to show you about pages. Okay, so I'm taking, this is just your standard 20 weight or 20 pound paper. I'm going to use some excess paper that I don't need, just because I don't have anything to put in my books, because I already did that today. So okay, the Levenger 123 with one piece of paper. Now here's one of the reasons I don't like this. You're going to make sure that it's all the way lined up. Okay, so with one piece of paper, here's one reason I don't like. You see how it's in 3 pieces? You have to 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it punches nicely. Okay, now with my beloved. Okay, so with this one, you can see in here, I'm looking down the back, and I can see when it's all the way in. I don't have to like wiggle it to make sure. Okay, now I always recommend when you're punching your papers to push them all the way in and then secure it, because you don't want them to like pop out. Okay, now listen. That was it. Okay, so there's the holes for that. So now we're gonna fold this. So I've got arc is closest to you. Levenger is farthest away. Now the only difference, and it's up to your personal preference, is the Levenger does seem to leave a little bit more past the mushroom. But I'm okay with that, with it being thinner. And actually, you know what? I wiggled my paper out, so we're going to do this one more time. Because I was sitting here running my mouth and not paying attention before I punched. Okay, so it's all the way in. Super easy, cheesy peasy. Okay, again, the Levenger is closest to you. The arc is closest to me. It does leave a little itty bitty bit more on. No, they're the same. They're the same. Okay, they are the same. The distance from the start of the hole of the mushroom to the end. So, okay, so that's one piece of paper. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Okay, here's one piece, and I want you to see this because I don't want anybody to say that there's 2 pieces, okay? So, we put the 2 pieces in. Now you see what I have to do. Now it struggled with that one, right? Okay, here's my arc. Okay, same two pieces. Okay, two pieces of paper. One hand. There's the difference, okay? You heard it binding on the other. So now we're going to take two pieces that we had here. We're going to add a third. Okay. Now it's starting to become a tighter fit. Okay. So now yes, I'm grunting. You have to push hard. Okay, so here's the arc. Same sheet, same grouping of paper, just the other side. One hand. All right. So I have to get a new grouping because we ran out of edges. Okay. So we're at how many pieces, guys? So we're on number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here's the Levenger. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to punch my pages 2 or 3 pages at a time. Do y'all get this? I have to really push on this one. So, that's 4 sheets, okay? That's ridiculous that it won't punch 4 stinking sheets of paper. 20-pound paper. We're not talking 24-pound, guys. We're not talking 32. Here's the same 4 sheets in my arc. One hand. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do this, and it's going to kill my hand, and I love you. So, 5 sheets of paper. Okay? Now, let's think about that. That 5 sheets of paper is not even 6 months. It's not even 3 months worth of calendars for monthly. It's not even 1 week of dailies. Okay? Not even 1 week. So, are you buying your daily or your pages pre-punched? If so, and you're just adding a page here and there, okay, go with the Levenger. That's cool. I can't even talk to you and punch this. Okay, guys, I gotta stand up. Okay, we're not going to 6. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's 5 in the Levenger, right? Here's 5 in my arc. So, just for an example, we're going to take these 5 sheets and we're going to fold this in half. Now, I've never done this on a folded edge, so I am going to take my card and I'm going to run it down so it's more like 5 pages flat. Okay. So, you have to wiggle and jiggle it just a little bit, but I think that's because I've got it folded. I think when they're raw edges, I don't think I had to push it to do 10. 10 is almost a year of 1 day, month on a day. Okay, are we ready? Sorry, I had to push harder that time. So there's 10. All the way through, nice and clean, no problems. I don't know about you guys, but if I can do 10 at a time, the amount of time that would save me is worth an extra $25. I do have this. I do still use it. But you want to see what I use it for? I close it up. I take my Grace Adele purse and I stick it inside. And it goes to the bottom. And then I put my planner in. And then I have it with me so when somebody hands me paperwork, I can punch it and just put it directly in there. This one, you push down. On the top, there's a cute little button that just slides and it locks down. So I'm able to store it in my little cubby with my 3-ring binder punch. So those of you who know what a 3-ring binder punch size is, we're talking about a big boy. I mean, it's like 2 of them height-wise. Yeah, just about 2 of them. So, well worth it. Also, the other thing, and I'll have to pull the Levenger out real quick. On the Arc, there's this little tray right here. You pull it out and look at all your mushrooms. You dump it. You sit it back down. Oh, my computer's in the way. And you slide it back in place. And nothing's coming out of it. Okay? Now with my Levenger, there's got a little extra slot here. You have to pull that down. And then they spray all over your desk, like they just did. You have to beat on it to get them to come loose from up there. Then you clean off your mess that you just made on your desk. I guess you could do it over the trash can. And it's this little thin piece of rubber. When this was the only one I was using, I had more mushrooms on my floor than I think I did in the trash can. Okay, so then if I line it back up, and then you have to push it all back on. It's a pain, but like I said, I do use mine only when I'm traveling and I don't have the ability to take my big punch with me. It doesn't fit in my purse. Complain to the purse company and then tell Staples to make it lighter so I can handle carrying it in my purse. But yeah, so that's it. Levenger punch versus the Arc.